All right, well, this is absolutely stunning. When I laid eyes on this foxglove, I mean, I just absolutely fell in love with it. And then I saw the Dalmatian spots inside. Truly something that you'd see in like a classic romantic English garden. It's the 5-piece Dalmatian series Foxglove mix. That's item number M89840. It's $35. The easy pay is $7. And I'm back here with Derek. All right, so tell us all about it.
Well, I love everything that you said. This is so true. This is probably one of the key plants and flowers you need to have in a classic cottage garden look. But it gets better than that. This is something within a fairy tale garden. This is something you would see outside front of a castle. This is something you would see all over what you would consider, Europe or anywhere that you would take a long trip to go on an airplane. But what I love about these flowers, they bloom anywhere in the country. They can handle drought, deer, and cold. And they produce basically the rainbow of color. I love it. You can see in this photo here, you've got reds and purples, yellows, pinks, and violets. It's so amazing. Each one of these stalks has dozens of little bell-shaped flowers on them. And like you mentioned, they have these little Dalmatian spots too, which just adds a whole nother pop of color. We've got some here I'd love for you to see.
Yes.
Because these flowers, when you go really close inside them, you're going to notice that there's so much going on with each one. And that's what I love about this. So it's not just a plain Jane color. There's a lot of, look at the little hairs in there and the Dalmatian spots. So this is just purple, but you're getting so many colors like what you see on this plant, and you're getting 5 plants, which is a lot.
Right. Okay, so does each one come in a different color?
Well, so you're going to get multiple colors. Actually, the collection that you're getting is going to have basically all the colors in them.
Okay.
So I'll show you what you get right out of the box. Now, these are so fun because this size plant will grow into this the very first season. They're fast growers. What's great about this is that they can take full sun to part shade. That is a huge range of sunlight. You can put these practically anywhere in the garden. Secondly, they bloom starting summer. They don't really stop until after fall. So you're getting months, like about 4 months of color from these every single year.
I love that. And I love that you just invest in it once and you're going to get it to grow back every year.
Yes, they're a strong-lived perennial. If you have really cold winters, doesn't matter. If you have really hot summers, doesn't matter. If you have deer, again, doesn't matter. Now, something about these that you're going to notice is that they have this upright shape to them. It's very rare to find flowers that do that. This adds vertical architecture, structure to the garden. Most of our things that we're planting, they're just sort of like shrub shaped or low to the ground. Here you've got that real upright look, which breaks monotony in the garden, but not in a boring way. This looks like something from a movie, from a classic cartoon with Disney. Like, it doesn't matter, but these are real, and you can have this in your backyard.
I mean, they almost look too good to be real. They're so stunning, and to me, it just like invokes this romantic, beautiful scenery at some like English countryside cottage. That's what it looks like to me. So stunning, and I love that you mentioned they grow vertically, so you can really add that dimension in your garden. I think that would be such a fun way to design your garden. Look at how gorgeous that looks right there.
And not all foxgloves are perennial. A lot of them are just biennial. So these are going to come back year after year. Here's just some of the lilac color. But even if you just had one color, you're getting all the colors, which I love. But even just with one, it looks great. I love these in mass plantings because it really gives like a powerful effect. But if you want to do these in containers, if you want to do these in mixed beds, it looks great too. That's what I love about them. They're very versatile. Now, what's fun about these, they're slightly dwarf, which is good because a lot of foxgloves out there can get too tall or too stringy and then they kind of fall over. but here they're going to stay a little bit shorter so that they've got these strong stems. They're not going to flop over. You can see how they look. Now that's an interesting photo because we had the allium globes and the upright foxglove, two very different types of flowers that looked awesome. Here they are in a mixed bed, sort of like a wild type bed. But what's fun about these is their versatility and their ease. You can put them in containers. You can put them in the ground. You can put them in full sun. You can put them in half-a-day sun. There's almost nowhere you can't grow these.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, now would be a good time to remind us about the Roberta's advantage.
Yeah, well, and that's basically what we've been talking about. The Roberta's difference here is that we've got a foxglove, which is perennial. They're typically not. You're getting all these beautiful colors. Traditional foxglove, you basically only get the purple that you see here behind my hand, in front of my hand.
Yeah.
You don't get the reds and the yellows, so that's really unique. Finally, these have the Dalmatian spots, which again is not present in most foxgloves.
That's so fun.
You're going to get 5 healthy plants. They're well rooted in our ellie pots, very fast growers. What we're looking at right here, this is first year growth.
Wow.
And so you're going to get multiple flower stalks out of each plant, and they get bigger and better year after year. And that's what I love about this collection.
So how many plants are in here? Is this like...
well, so this is a few different colors in one container.
Okay.
Just for bringing them on air, it's a lot easier.
Okay.
You could do that. You could just put a few in a container. But realistically, this is a small container for this many.
Yeah.
We would eventually spread that out. Or, you know, like if you're going to put them in the ground, I would suggest spacing these about 1.5 feet away from each other. If we look at the photo that we've got coming up, they're really big stalks of flowers. I mean, those are like 6-7 inches across, maybe like 12-inch diameter. And so you do want to give these space. So I do like 1.5 to 2 feet apart. But then, you know, they're going to find their way. And
I mean, these are really, really stunning. All the flowers here are gorgeous, but these have a special place in my heart. They're just so unique. 1,300 orders since we made them available. Another 200 in the show. That is the 5-piece Dalmatian series Foxglove mix, item number M898840.